Hi guys, Micro here. This is my day 5 of my Slayer week, and in this episode I get some great games from Edemu. Edemu are just an amazing task and definitely my favourite, especially with a cannon. Also in this video there's loads of you that have sent in your Slayer Day games, which is absolutely awesome to see, and I hope more of you send it in for tomorrow and the next day. Really nice just to see you guys taking part and having fun and getting some games of your own. So I'll cover that in this video as well, so let's get into it.
Honestly, that was on like my 4th nightmare kill. Just minding my own business, killing them, and literally 4 kills in Nightmare Gauntlets.
While doing the Nightmares task, I managed to get 116 Slayer. I did a Gargoyles task, and they're actually really good even at higher level Slayer. All I did was run into Curadel's dungeon with an aggression pot and just AoE them down with my scythe. They get killed so quickly as they only have 6000 HP, and they just give you so much loot, it's unreal. Because you're killing them so fast with this aggression pot, and there's so many all close together in Curadel's dungeon, I reckon this would be about 4 to 5 mil GP an hour just because of the amount of rune and gem drops you get. I got this task done in about 20 minutes and I was given 250 of them. So if you can kill 750 gargoyles in an hour and make 4 to 5 mil, definitely a good Slayer task to do. They're not the most amazing XP, but the GP is definitely worth it.
Oh, we finally got a drop from Celestials. We got Celestial Hand Wraps. Yay! I've done how many? Like 10 Celestial tasks, so that's good. I'm happy. Give me them.
That Celestial task was pretty damn good. Celestial Hand Wraps are 4.3 mil right now. And then including the drops and a couple of things that have been sent to the bank, that's about 5.5 mil in that task. Celestial Hand Wraps have gone up quite a lot, so that's great. Then it was time to get my first ever 200 mil. I got 200 mil invention yesterday. Always nice to get that first rank locked in. So my invention rank is locked and no one can ever pass it anymore as I've got 200 mil. Invention's one of the easier 200 mils, but either way it's still a 200 mil and I'm very happy with it. Thanks to everyone who grats me on it. I have no idea what my next one will be, but we'll have to see. 120 Slayer is probably going to be my next 120, so I'm just going to aim for that. Another neat task you could do is Necreals with a Scrimshaw of Sacrifice. I have quite a few Scrimshaws of Sacrifice in the bank from the Giant Mimic when it was an event and killing it. You got quite a lot of Scrimshaw of Sacrifices from killing the Mimic, so if you have any in your bank, if you get assigned Necreals, using the Scrimshaw of Sacrifice gives you 50% more Slayer XP and 50% more Combat XP, but gives you no loot. But as the Necreals literally drop nothing of use, you could just consume all of that loot, gain 50% more Slayer, 50% more Combat XP, and aggression pop them within minutes. Definitely a good task to do if you have the Scrimshaws of Sacrifice, so you want to make the most out of all of those awesome items. I got an Abyssal Demon task and I went to Slayer Tower and it was just so packed. I hopped a couple of worlds and I just could not find any spot free. So I thought I'd go to Curadel's dungeon and give it a try. It's a tiny bit less experience and a little bit slower than on top of the Slayer Tower. But if you're on task killing Abyssal Demons, you might as well kill them here because your task is going to get done only a couple of minutes later. And those couple of minutes probably would have been taken up looking for a world anyway, if not more. So you're probably going to save time while on task coming to Curadel's dungeon and doing Abyssal Demons here. It's still really good XP and really easy with an aggression pot. I managed to get my 3rd title from Calgarian Demons. I swear all of the Calgarian Demon titles are just innuendos. So now I'm called Micro the Pummeler. The titles are just too great from Calgarian Demons. I don't know which one to choose. I'm going to wait until I've got the 4th one and then I'll choose then. Yes, I got it. I got a blood shard. I was so dry today. All I got was that one drop from Nightmares and the drop from Celestials right at the beginning of today. Like 8 hours later and I finally get my blood shard. Hopefully the luck can continue so I can make this video end with a bang. Oh, I got another necklace shard. So the back-to-back Edemu tasks are great. Yeah, boy. Oh, the ring got me it. The ring got me it. It shined brightly and it gave me it. The ring. So now moving on to your Slayer games. We have had so many submissions today and it's really nice to see everyone participating. So thank you everyone who's participated. We have Jelly168, He managed to make 13.8 mil and get 602,000 Slayer experience. He's slowly climbing up those virtual levels, getting to 100 Slayer and all the like. Looks like he done quite a lot of Ganodermic beasts and then stuff that gave him a lot of coin drops. Then we have Takata. He got 2 Slayer levels in a day and got 959,000 Slayer experience. So he went from 89 to 91. So that's some really good grinding there. He's got some Gloves of Subjugation there. So he's obviously done some Krill. He's got like the rune items and some Ghostly Essence and things. So he's got some good gains with all of his tasks. Always nice to see people climbing up towards 99. Also, we have Country Angel, but they were not being able to be tracked on Rune Clan, sadly. So I couldn't see how much gains they made, but they did get a 10 million loot tab, and they got some Abyssal Whips and stuff in there, so I'm guessing they've done a fair bit of Abyssal Demons and things like that. Well done to you three. Then, for the second lot of people, again, not all of them could be tracked on Rune Clan, but I still brought up their levels and things like that. We have Jelly Beans 68. He managed to get a Slayer level and go from 83 to 84 Slayer. He also had 6.7 mil in his loot tab. The biggest thing in his loot tab was the Amulet of Fury trimmed. I know he spoke to me and he said he done Hellhounds, and from his hard clue he got an Amulet of Fury trimmed. So congrats to him, that was a really good hard clue. Next up we have Titties. Very original and funny name. He's 93 Slayer and he made 6.6 million in that day. As you can see, he has some Aerot bones and some keystones and stuff. Quite a few other herbs and things like that. So he's done some Aerots, he's done some Ascension members, and he's got some rare drop table with the Serenic Scales and stuff. Then we have Evernight. He's 96 Slayer and he's gained 160,000 Slayer experience. He didn't gain that much experience, but he did get 3 million GP. By the looks of things, it looks like a Dark Beast task, as he's got a couple of rare drop table things. He's got the things that Dark Beast would drop, and then he's also got some gems, so he's obviously done another task, maybe gargoyles or something. So good job to you three again. On this one, we have 3 people that made some great gains, and Frobo, who even made 4 million Slayer experience in one day. I was speaking to Frobo, and all he does is do the task that gives him the most XP. So he does things like Aerots, Abyssal Demons, Edemu, Muspa, and all of those stuff. As you can see in his price check, he's got a blood necklace shard and then loads and loads of random items from all of the monsters that give the good XP. He made 35.4 mil GP and that 4 mil XP in a day, which is absolutely amazing. Then we've also got Alex Cow, who made 567,000 experience in the day, but he got 13.4 million GP. He didn't get that much experience because, as you can see in his price check, he was killing QBD. He obviously got a Black Dragon task and done QBD for it alongside some Ascension members and things like that. So that's awesome to see. Then we have Lazy Giraffe. He got 2 million Slayer experience in the day, which is awesome. It's pretty much what I've been getting every day, so that's great. Even though Frobo got double, he's just a machine. As you can see from Lazy Giraffe's price check, he made 25 mil for the day. He did some God Wars Dungeon 1, he had a Gown of Subjugation, he had an Armadillo chestplate, and then he had some Dragon Rider kits, a Visage, so he's been doing Celestial Dragons, Rune Dragons, things like that. All in all, 25 mil and 2 mil Slayer XP is a very, very good day. Well done to you three, you got some major gains. I also wanted to mention Craze X. He had the best task price check of the day for sure. He had an Armadillo task. He managed to get 4 Armadillo drops, Effigy and the pet, all in one task. You guys say I am lucky, but this guy had some insane luck for that Armadillo trip. The pet is so rare, and then also to get 4 Armadillo drops and an Effigy alongside the pet in just one task is absolutely unreal. 11 mil GP and the pet probably took him around 30 to 40 minutes. Definitely an amazing Armadillo task. And lastly, I had an Iron Man friend who wanted to just be featured in there just for the funniness of his price check. So he got some really good gains. He went from 68 to 72 Slayer in a day and got 305,000 experience. So he got a third of his total Slayer experience in one day, which is insane. But when you look at his price check, it goes by high alch values. So his Saradomin Brews are worth 120 GP, his Ghostly Essence is worth 60 GP, and his Zamorak Page 3s are 120 GP each. So even though the price check is 688k, this price check is way more than 688k, and I can't really comment on it as I'm still baffled at why Iron Men just couldn't show their price check normally. all they could show is the high alch value, so I guess if he chose to high alch his pages, he'd get 120 GB. And now just a quick summary of my day, and then just a price check of my stuff from today before ending. I got 2 Addy Dragons, 1 Shadow Creatures, 1 Necreal, 1 Gargoyles, 1 Elves, 2 Abyssal Demons, 1 Muspah, 2 Rune Dragons, 1 Celestial Dragons, 5 Edamu tasks. Edamu are my favourite, so I'm so happy I could get 5 in one day. 2 Calgarian Demons and 1 Nightmare task. All in all, done 20 tasks today, and that's the most amount of tasks I've done this week so far, so I'm really happy with that. As you can see, for the price check for today, I made 68 mil. The Blood Necklace Shard and the Nightmare Gauntlets have gone down a bit again, so they've made a little bit less money, but they're still really good. Then we made 10 mil in Runite Ore because I was doing a lot of tasks with my Spring Cleaner. Then, as always, we have all of the other similar items from our Slayer tasks, all the rune items, all the gems, all the ores and bars, and all of the good stuff. We also got 2.6 mil in cash. All in all, another really good day. I also got about 2 mil XP gains as well. So being able to get a lot of XP and a lot of money every day so far is really great. I'm going to do a big overall loot tab and XP gains at the end of this week. Thank you for everyone who joined in, and hopefully more of you can join in tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed this video, and until tomorrow, see ya.